Environment and sustainable development. How do you define sustainable development? What is sustainable development? Sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The concept of sustainable development can be interpreted in many different ways, but as its core is an approach of development that looks to balance different and often competing needs against an awareness of environmental, social, and economic limitation we face as a society. All too often, development is driven by one particular need without fully considering the wider of future impacts. We all already see in the damage this kind of approach can cause, from large-scale financial crises caused by irresponsible banking to changes in global climate resulting from our dependence on fossil fuel-based energy sources. The longer we pursue unsustainable development, the more frequent and severe its consequences are likely to become, which is why we need to take action now. So, is it all just about the environment? Living without our environmental limits is one of the central principles of sustainable development. One implication of not doing so is climate change. But the focus of sustainable development is far broader than just environment. It's also about ensuring a strong, healthy, and just society. This means meeting the diverse needs of all people in existence of future communities, promoting personal well-being, social cohesion, and inclusion, and creating opportunity. If sustainable development focus on the future, does that mean we lose out now? Not necessarily. Sustainable development is about finding better ways of doing things, both for the future and the present. We might need to change the way we work and live now, but it does mean our quality of life will be reduced. A sustainable development approach can bring many benefits in short to medium term. For example, savings. As a result of SDC's scrutiny, government has saved over $60 million by improving efficiencies across its state. Health and transport. Instead of driving, switching to walking or cycling for a short journey will save you money, improve your health, and is often just a quick and inconvenient. How does it affect me? So the way we approach development affects everyone. The impacts of our decisions as society have very real consequences for people's lives. Poor planning of communities, for example, reduces the quality of life for the people who live in them. Relying on the imports rather than growing food locally puts the UK at risk of food shortages. Sustainable development provides an approach to making better decisions on the issues that affects all of our lives. By incorporating health plans into planning for new communities, for instance, we can ensure that residents have easy access to healthcare and leisure facility. By encouraging more sustainable food supply chains, we can ensure the UK has enough for foods for the long-term future.